Hey guys, Grassman here, and today we're going to be doing some more stuff in the builder, basically. Because what I want to do is, there's kind of two things I want to do, or three things. First off, I kind of want to create a, space station, like a sort of, like a space station. You know how the ISS, and they have the ISS in real life? That sounds weird. You know how they have the ISS in real life? Something sounds wrong about that. But, there's the ISS. I want to make, like, an ISS, in the game. Problem is I can't shoot it up all at once. First off, there might be a weight problem with that. Second, I do have, the building limits, unless I, spend money to increase them or something. So, how can I... first off, I want to have some way I can design multiple rockets to build a large space station up there, with, lots of extra fuel and, I guess, solar panels or something. Because there is, solar panels. Oh, these are... Oh. So hang on, quickly. What does the power do? I understand the solar panel thing now. Those two things in the end extend out, don't they? That makes sense. Okay, I was wondering why the solar panels look so weird. So that makes sense, then. So then my question is, can I power an engine with a solar panel? Can I, increase the fuel in the tank with a solar panel? Whoops. Maybe we test that. Guess we'll test that today. So, maybe we won't test it on this ship. Yeah, maybe not. Because either way, we have to... Today... Okay, I didn't finish explaining. I need to, focus my thoughts. So I want to build a space station. Possibly some sort of, refueling pods in certain spots. So, if we build, the ISS on, low Earth orbit, we might need, a refueling pod, in, a higher Earth orbit, closer to where the moon is. Of course, it can't be at risk of going into the moon's orbit at any point. So I'd like some, permanent stations up there. I'd also like to try making a moon base, and also figure out how the rovers work, because you see we have, wheels and stuff. Used to drive on the surface of planets. So, can I just, attach these to, one of these robot things? A probe? Can I attach the wheels to a probe, and then just put that inside of one of the things? One of the storage containers? So I can then, drive on... surface planets, yeah. So I could drive on the moon. Could I attach rover wheels to, one of the probes and, a fuel tank, so I could, move fuel back and forth? So if I have a rocket that's, landing in a bad spot, I could, move fuel from, a refueling station on the moon to a spot, to, the ship, to refuel and leave again. Would that be cool? Would that be doable? So, see, I have a lot of things I want to test. Yeah, so, space station, refueling pods, moon base, rover... And I still want to create the thing that's going to get that other thing off the ground. So if I go... Can't quite... If I hit resume game. Will this load up the... Yeah. So this thing. So you can see our previous attempt is over here. Which we might also want to go back for this at some point. I need a way that I can... I need to be able to, land, and then... Do the remote controlled rockets have enough power to get something off the ground so I can grab this thing? So either way, to re-enter to Earth, I think I need a heat shield, someone said. Otherwise, I would just need really powerful rockets, which I don't know if I can necessarily do. But it's the same someone, Merber or whatever. So if I try and get a heat shield in the bottom, it might have to be cargo or something. Have the main ship go up with the thing, and then drop off as cargo the pickup thing. So I'm just trying to think of how we could do this. We would need a heat shield, so all we have to be able to do is pick it up with the connection on top, right? So build new rocket. So just build a new one. That old one is a mess. So we need a heat shield, right? We need a heat shield. We need a heat shield to go down, but we don't know necessarily which side it has to be on. So let's start out with something normal, right? These can go on the bottom. Put it right there. Connect those up. And throw those there. Those are like base. Make these a bit taller as well. And then throw on some aerodynamic cones. There's the boosters. And those will just like fall back to Earth or whatever. Yeah, they'll probably like burn up in the atmosphere as long as they don't end up like stuck in orbit or something. So as long as I get them off of me, because I don't really want to leave space junk. That's gonna be like another goal later. Clean up the space junk. Do we need to start writing a list? Someone make a list. Satellite refuel pods, moon rover, clean up junk, get the thing off the moon, and something. Damn it! I've already started forgetting. I'll watch the video back and write everything down. So how do we pick that thing up? We need a heat shield. So we need a pickup thing on the top and a heat shield on the bottom. So we need, like, let's use a probe. Other? Let's put a probe. This isn't gonna work, is it? I feel like that won't work. Parachute and connection point, though. So I need that bit. And theoretically, this alone actually would work. I just need to be able to pilot it onto the thing and flip it. So let me put those on. I need to test if... Okay. Let me set this down here. If it works on Earth, it'll work on the moon. That being said, it might not work on Earth. Okay, well, let's try this. Okay. Well, yeah, see, this is why we do testing. Okay, so this is like the smallest possible rocket we could do. Because it has to be pilotable. And I assume you can't control like remote control rockets without like the control pod nonetheless, right? Made on Earth by humans. Why does it why does it say that? Are there aliens in this game? Put that away. Okay, let's try this now. It's almost working? So it almost works, surprisingly. Yeah, since last launch, it's fine. What if I feel like these ones won't work now? If 6 works on Earth, then 4 will work on the moon. Those are not going to connect, will they? No, they won't. Okay, well, yeah, let's just assume this will work, okay? And then when it doesn't, you can all yell at me in the comments. It's been 10 minutes. Jeez. Okay, So we also get to test out the fairings, which are these things. There's colors. Oh no, I actually have to buy skin back, okay. Hell, build rocket. Okay, that's not gonna... It won't work because the bit's sticking off the end. We need a bigger one. Okay, that's not great. Okay, move all this over by one. I'll worry about those bits in a moment. Can I go one lower? No. What the heck happened there? What is it trying to do? What? Okay, I have no idea what it's trying to do there. We're gonna move it up one so it doesn't do that. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Shit. Okay, no. It's fine. Okay. I was about to panic for a second there. Does that work with a smaller one too? Okay, so there's that, and there's a long, thin one. Please go away. So what if I just, like... Yeah, it does. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Can I... Does that fit? I think that fits. I mean, it does reduce weight. Okay, so move that bit up there for now. Now just finish the rocket. Should have moved this further. And, like, off to the side. Put that back on there. Okay, so we have the probe there, but we will need another probe to actually, like, drive it, right? Okay, so we need that bit. Okay, so put those there. Could I also just... How heavy are the probes? 3 tons. It's not that much extra to throw in a couple extra probes. To, like, in order to pilot the boosters back. That's 5 tons for just the smallest tank. So I'm thinking, what if I tried to, like, purposefully crash the other ones into the atmosphere to, like, just already think of cleaning up the garbage? Hang on. I feel like one of these is a terrible idea. Best add 2. Hopefully that works. Okay, so this alone should be able to go up and pick up the thing. And then... Ah, shit, this can't get off the moon, can it? Fuck, we need, like, a big... We need engines on this. This doesn't work. This can't get off the moon. Could this get off the moon? Okay, what's the over-under on this thing getting off of the moon? I told you to be building the whole time. Because the other possibility is, like, we have to create something that's, like, 4 engines, but then we can't put it inside one of the things. We can't, like, encapsulate it in one of these. We would have to actually add it into the rest of the design. For now, does this even work? Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with so far, then. This looks incredibly stupid, but it'll work. Actually save space. Actually save stuff on the capsule as well. Less weight and space. Okay, well, what do we think? Maybe I'll add some staging to it. I might have to create a second design, though. We'll fly these next time. I think I'm going to make this, and I'm going to make a similar one. So give it a little bit of staging. How does this look? This looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to save blueprint as, moon recovery. Um, 1.0. So this is the moon recovery 1.0. And then we need the moon. Now we need to make the moon recovery 2.0. So first off, I want to move everything down a bit. Oh, geez, that got laggy. Okay, down as far as I can. Now, the point of the 2.0 is we don't use this design, and possibly this. So the point of the 2.0, move that out of the way. So the point of the 2.0 is going to be, it needs to have, like, proper rockets in multiple directions. So if this needs to be, like, on top like this, so we'll just put that there for now. Connection point needs to be on top. Have the parachute below it. Let's have the probe below that. No, let's have a fuel tank below that. Okay, does that hold the same amount of fuel? I'm a little worried about the ability for these things to hold fuel. That does also look a bit heavy. How much mass is this? That's 10 tons. God. Okay, well, I guess the liquid fuel is 4.5 and 9 of the tons. So I guess it's not too bad. Also, if I can make a recommendation to the game dev, if like, they're watching or something, you should make the bigger ones slightly less heavy, which actually makes sense mathematically. Because this one you have to have a top and a bottom to the fuel tank, whereas this one, like, imagine 2 of these, you'd have to have a top, a bottom, and a bottom, so 4, whereas these you only have to have one and one. So the weight of the outside would actually be slightly lighter. And it would then make sense to not stack up a whole bunch of low ones, it would actually make sense to just have one medium one. And just, you get, like, a slight weight benefit. Okay, so, what's this doing here? I put that there. Sorry, me doing a stupid. Okay, I can't really... Oh god, this is... Oh my god. Get off, go away. Okay, move it over one. I don't need that there, do I? Maybe. We'll see. Now the point is I can have these here. There and there. Throw that on there. Move those in a bit to get more grip. So now we have very precise minor control, as well as these things. And then we should have enough fuel to, like, back ourselves onto the thing, pick it up, and then go back. And then we just need the heat shield there. And oddly enough, in a couple of, like, these spots. That's not gonna work. Do we have to, like, attach to the outside bit? Hang on, move that over one more. That goes there. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid and idiotic does this look? 10? Yeah, I agree. But in theory, it works. So the point is, this bit alone can not autonomously, but alone, separate from the other rocket, flip itself over, connect to the one thing, and then take off. Then, once it starts to re-enter, we drop the two edge bits, and we have the heat shield in front. So the edge bits just burn up and die, and that's fine. Then the heat shield in front lets us come down with the heat, lets us resist the heat as we come down. Then we deploy the parachute, and everything's fine, right? Does this work? And then the only thing is, how do we attach this? If I just put... Surely this doesn't work, right? Oh, god damn it. It unsticks everything. That's like as low as I can go, I think. This doesn't work, right? There's no way. I might also want to add a bit more fuel to this. Okay, does this work? What's the yay or nay on that? Even though the other two bits aren't connected, by the way, we can just, like, move fuel around, so it's fine. Hopefully. So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna save this design. Save blueprint as... more. Moon Recovery Mark 2. Mark 2. No. 2.0. We gotta stick with the method. I was gonna think, oh yeah, Moon Recovery 1.0, and then Moon Recovery Mark 2. Why did they change the naming scheme in the middle of it? We don't know. Okay, Moon Recovery 2.0. Now, next time we're gonna fly with both, tell me possible flaws, because if we have to make a slight adjustment to one or two, let me know in the comments. But also tell me if I should try 2 first, and if you think it's more likely to... Tell me which one you think is more likely to succeed. And if you want me to fly with one specifically first. I think Mark 1.0 might have better chances of just succeeding normally, but we might need to like send extra stuff in addition to like latch onto the side and get it off or something. If like the small ones can't get it off themselves, and that could cause further issues. But I think the 2.0 might have if it gets into space. I think the 2.0 will work. I don't honestly expect the 2.0 to get into space, which I think is like the main issue. I'm a little worried about like the side parts falling off mid-flight, but let me know what you guys think. Remember, you can enjoy my content if you feel like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.